Hello, everybody, and welcome to the re-recording of last week's, as I'm recording this, Iowa Corn 400 at Iowa Speedway. I originally recorded the race, like normal, with the broadcast that you usually see me streaming, but the OBS footage got corrupted somehow, so we're doing this again, a week later. My bad. But anyways, enough jibber-jabbering. Iowa Speedway short track in Iowa, like the name suggests. Let's get through the starting lineup. On pole, Alex Davidson and Ezekiel Garcia Ball on the front row. In row 2 is Big Mac. We haven't heard a lot about him this season, but starting very well in third, and to his outside is Jonathan Marks. Row 3 is Michael Parsons and Aline McThydig, third in points. Row 4 is Manuel Sanchez and Samuel Levester. Row 5 is Sierra Reno, and second in points, Riley Smith, looking for a good day today, trying to gain on Kurt Perkins here. Row 6 is Kellen Short and Ronnie Martin. Row 7 is Patrick Kammeets and Tyler Sistry. Row 8 is Stanton Thomas Craig and Peter Lane. Row 9 is Sally Patrick and the 6 of Dan Sedgwick, I can speak. Row 10 is Anton Alvarez and Nelson Reeves. Row 11 is Neil Dick and Jonah Burridge. Did I say that's row 8? Row 12 is Samuel Levester and Ryan Scarrett. Row 13 is Purab Shrivastava and Geoff Jordan. Row 14 is Asher Eveland and Mark Guerrero. Row 15 is Fleet Cruz and your points leader for Perkins. Another bad qualifying, but we know throughout this race he's probably going to end up in the top 10 somehow by the end of this race. But row 16 is Mark Evans and Dick Patrick. Row 17 is Leroy Conwell and Flandre Wilson. Row 18 is Jackson Maine and Tony Santori Jr. Row 19 is Mark McDowell and Willie Costa. Row 20 is Caleb Blaine and Skippy Larson. And the final row is Alan Rose and Tegan Fox. They bring up the rear of this field. But after this, we will get going here. Let's get racing.
Drivers, to your cars.
So the engines will fire here. And they are now. They're getting ready to go racing here. As Alex Davidson, the pace car starts rolling. And the pace car will pull in here. Alex Davidson, Ezekiel Garcia Ball. They're going to lead the field to green here at Iowa. We are underway here at the short track. Dead even start between the top two as they head down into turn 1. Still dead even as Garcia Ball slides up a little bit higher. Big Mac looking for some room, maybe on the inside to try to make the pass for the lead here, but Alex Davidson, now he has room. Big Mac trying to make big moves. It's in his name. As they go down the front stretch here, Alex Davidson will lead lap 1 into turn 1. Once again, Garcia Ball slides up way up high, trying to look for some momentum on the high side, but it's not gonna work. The high side isn't as good as it is. 4 wide into turn 4, but they keep a hold of it. They keep hanging on, and it looks like Davidson is going to barely lead lap 2. I'm not sure if he even did. That looked very close between him and Garcia Ball, but it looks like he's got the momentum on his side. It looks like he may finally clear Garcia Ball for the lead. And into turn 4, Garcia Ball still fighting on the outside here. And there goes Sanchez around. And looks like that'll be our first caution of the race. Daniel Sanchez, and a little bit of a... There goes Caleb Lane around. A little bit of an incident here, as our first caution of the race is out. And let me tell you, this race had a lot of cautions. But anyways, Manuel Sanchez, what happened? Was running in the top 10 here. Kellen Short being a bit aggressive right there. Yep. Just pretty much dumped Sanchez there, and he goes for a spin as the yellow waves. And gets it back going. And a little bit of a stack up here. I think, I don't know if some drivers get damaged, but what I didn't notice from the broadcast is what happened to Sally Patrick from the original broadcast when I was recording it. Patrick gets turned here. I imagine that's because Alvarez was trying to avoid the one and just accidentally gets into Patrick. Just, wow, just completely dumps the 41. And I wouldn't blame Alvarez right there. He was just trying to avoid the one, and the 41 was to his outside, so there was nothing he could do there. But he could have laid off the 41 after entering turn one, and yeah, bit of damage to the 41 there of Sally Patrick, but she gets it back going. But besides that, Caleb Lane went around and for a little bit of a spin, but he's fine. But that is how our first caution ends up going, I guess. As Davidson, I'm pretty sure, leads back to the line here. The top three looks like they didn't take the caution, unlike Jonathan Marks on back, and you can tell how that affects it. Now, the good thing with here is that I can skip caution laps and tell you what happened to some drivers under this caution. Oh yeah, oopsie daisy. Little bit of a stack up here under caution, and it causes a little bit of a mess. It started with Shrivastava here. Looks like Sally Patrick was trying to get her position back here, and there's Patrick on the outside trying to get in front of Alvarez here, and I guess Shrivastava did not move at all, gets turned, and causes a bit of a stack up. You can see Ryan Scarrett gets involved, gets some damage in that. And then here comes a whole line of cars, and they pile in there. Look at Mark Evans there, getting some airtime thanks to Geoff Jordan. And a little bit of damage to Evans, but heavy damage to Lattimore, heavy damage to Jordan. And then they stack up back here. Alan Rose, Willie Costa, and Tegan Fox. That would be the reason why all three of them would retire from the race, because of the little stack up. But anyways, so let's ride along with Evans through this little incident. You can see Perkins was also involved in the incident as well. Slowing down here, and that's what happened. You can't really blame Mark Evans because that was a strange incident, and I guess Sally Patrick decided I'm gonna head to pit road instead, but weird incident that happened under caution, and after that they decided to go back green here. Nobody really decided to pit under this caution, as Alex Davidson continued to lead under caution, and fast forward here to the restart. Guerrero was getting damage repaired, I guess, and some damaged cars back there. But anyways, pace car pulls in here, and we're getting ready to go back green. Our first caution is over, and Alex Davidson will lead the field back to green and gets a good jump on Garcia Ball as they head down the front stretch into turn one. That was a good jump. Garcia Ball can't do anything about it, but it looks like he might close in quickly here. But Big Mac has got other ideas, looking for some room on the inside, but he's not going to get any room. He'll try to stay right behind Garcia Ball's bumper as they go down the front stretch. Battle behind here. Michael Parsons trying to pick up the fourth place position. He lost under the caution. Meanwhile, battle for the leader. Garcia Ball, huge run. Looking to finally get clear of Davidson here. Lead a couple laps. Slides up a little bit. Allows the door to open for Big Mac here. He's got a run on the inside, and caution is out again. And Christopher Lattimore was a part of the incident. As you'll see here what happened. And It happens right here. Tony Santori just slides up into Caleb Lane and turns him around, and Lattimore, nowhere to go in this incident pretty much, but gets collected anyways. I don't know if Sally Patrick or Geoff Jordan got damage in that, but both of them continue on just like normal, but a simple spin for both. And second caution of the race. And that definitely saved Mark Guerrero there. Under this caution, the leader, Ezekiel Garcia Ball, would decide to pit for whatever reason, and that allowed Big Mac to get the lead. And he would lead a couple more laps under the caution. As he led the field back to green here, with your top 10 being Big Mac, Alex Davidson, Jonathan Marks, Michael Parsons, Patrick Cammy, Celine McNeidig, Kellen Short, S.D. Craig, back under green, by the way, Sierra Reno, and Riley Smith. That's your top 10 as Big Mac leads the field back to green here after our second caution. And gets a good jump on Davidson as he's in trouble here. Here comes Jonathan Marks down to the inside to try to take his second place away. Gonna have good momentum here through the corners. And Big Mac starting to pull away here as the two behind him battle each other here, and Davidson's not in a good situation here. He's stuck on the outside. Here comes Michael Parsons. He also gets around the 10, and now Davidson falls back to 4th as we have another caution here. It was Dick Patrick. And Dick Patrick, oh, he goes for a wild ride here. Oh, too far back. But as you can see right here, Skippy Larson just slides up the track. 3 wide situation here, continues to slide up the track, trying to keep the car under control. Really not Larson's fault at all. The car probably was very loose in that situation, and Dick Patrick and Flandre Wilson, they both slam into the outside wall, but Dick Patrick goes for one of the wildest rides we've seen in recent memory. Rides the damn wall. And then the car humbles. And there's 1 flip, 2 flips, 3 flips, 4 flips. No, not quite. He gets it back on his wheels, but takes a wild tumble to bring out the 3rd caution of the race. And he continues. Not for long as he brings it down pit road to retire, but Flandre Wilson is going to have an incredible view of this. Let's ride along with her. There he is! That's a funny angle, I'm going to be honest. But that wasn't the only thing that happened to bring out this caution. There was another incident as well, involving Nelson Reeves. Or did it... Oh, it happened when they were racing back to the caution. Yes, right there. Pretty much gets dumped by Ronnie Martin, and into the wall goes the 2. Somehow... Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sally Patrick completely clobbers him, but... He just clips him. Doesn't quite get clobbered as I thought he did, but... surprisingly, the 2 would actually continue in the race for a couple more laps before I decided he's too slow, he should be parked. But Dick Patrick's day was definitely done after a wild tumble right there, and Sally Patrick also retired as under this caution as well. The leader, Big Mac, decided to pit for whatever reason, and so did Davidson, it seems like, along with a couple other drivers. Different strategies here, ladies and gentlemen, as Jonathan Marks now leads the field under this caution. And then the restart. As we will cross the line here to complete 20 laps out of 120, 100 laps to go. when they cross the line here. Nelson Reeves, the lap car, lines up on the inside. Jonathan Marks, Michael Parsons, Patrick Hammy, Wayne McThydig, Kellen Short. Green flag is back out. And as you can see, the two not very fast at all. You don't want to be stuck on the inside lane. As the top two get a great jump from Cameats here. Parsons peeking down to the inside a little bit, maybe looking for some room. He's got a fast car. He's looking to get the lead here, possibly. But Jonathan Marks not giving it to him quite yet. As Cameats is also trying to hold off a fast charging the Wayne McThydig behind. But Parsons got room on the inside this time. And he's going to attempt to make the pass here for the lead. Into turn 3, side by side. Michael Parsons going to be close here at the line. And it's going to be Parsons who led that lap and probably going to clear here into turn 1 as they battle behind for third. Cameats goes way up high, and Wayne McThydig is easily going to get third place. But Michael Parsons takes the lead as the 91 moves up to 4th place, and Cameats stuck on that outside lane now. He might be freight trained here if he's not careful. Trying to hold on to 4th place. Kellen Short deciding, no, I want that position, as you saw some cars on pit road there for whatever reason. I don't know. Looks like Cameats will hold off Short here, but here comes ST Craig trying to get that position. Trying to get the position of 5th place here. He's been fast in his couple starts that we've seen of him. Riley Smith also battling Anton Alvarez here, trying to pick up positions. Kurt Perkins is currently 13th, so gonna gain a little bit, but not as much as probably he would hope to. As Parsons starting to pull away here from Jonathan Marks. Under threat of losing that 2nd place to Wayne McThydig here, actually. As there goes the 91 to the inside to make the pass, or attempt to make the pass, as Craig makes the pass for 5th place, and into the top 10 he goes, looking for 4th. As Smith continues to battle Alvarez back here. The battle for 2nd, there it is. Wayne McThydig versus Jonathan Marks. McThydig trying to rejoin the championship battle, had a couple weeks, to say the least, as Craig makes the pass for 4th place. That 71 looks very fast right now. McThydig might get clear here into turn 1 as Parsons is starting to pull away. Half a second lead over whoever's going to get 2nd place here. They can't decide, but Wayne McThydig just barely got the edge here. Riley Smith really picking up positions here. Now he's going to attack Kellen Short here, trying to get that position, as now here comes Craig. Probably one of the fastest cars on the track right now. Peaks to make it 3 wide. Doesn't quite decide to do that, but it looks like Wayne McThydig will finally get clear here. And yes, he will, but Craig right on the inside has enough room, trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone here, trying to get 2nd place. That 71 is faster than anybody else on the racetrack right now. As Smith trying to make the pass on Cameats for 5th place. Trying to grow his gap from Kurt Perkins here. As ST Craig gets around both McThydig and Jonathan Marks to pick up 2nd place. As Smith still fights with his teammate for 5th place. And he's going to get it into turn 1. Cameats continues to fall back on the outside lane, just stuck there. No one's allowing him to get on the inside, so he can't do much about it. But anyways, Michael Parsons continuing to lead here, as Craig's trying to cut the gap down, starting to pull away from what's starting to form a train here, pretty much. As Cameats finally gets on the inside line, but Short is right there to take that inside line away immediately. As there goes the 91, trying to make a pass here. Jonathan Marks is trying to get 3rd place from Wayne McThydig, trying to finally get by that 91. He's attacked the 19 throughout this run, as Alvarez is here, now getting past Riley Smith. Here comes Kellen Short now, gets clear of Cameats. He continues to drop back. Sustry battling here, and there's Kurt Perkins in 12th place. Well, he just took away 12th place. He's now in 11th from Seji. And Alvarez looks very fast here too. He's starting to pick up a couple positions here as he gets around Owen McDidig and takes over fourth place. This could be an advantage to Smith right here. Here he comes. He has a huge run here, but it kind of stalls out right there. And now he's in a bad situation. Here comes Short, trying to make the pass on the inside. Meanwhile, Perkins is trying to get into the top 10. There's the pass for 10th right there. Sierra Reno gets past, and the 5 is in a position to gain more points on the 98. If Riley Smith can't figure out his issues right now, he's got to get down to the inside quickly to just hold him off. Well, not really hold him off, but you know what I mean. To just gain points. He's not going to gain much, but every point matters in this championship. But Power Sistra is not being very nice to him. There is Perkins right there. Just about one position away from Smith here. His teammate trying to help him as much as he can, but Smith clears on the outside. Owen McDidig, now the driver falling back on the outside like Cam Eats before him. As we move back to the front, some lap cars gonna get in the way here of Parsons as Craig continues to cut down the gap. That 71 is looking very fast right now. Alvarez still fighting with Jonathan Marks back here. And now Kellen Short might be in trouble here. Gonna get past here, possibly. Here comes Owen McDidig on the inside here. Not gonna quite get there. Riley Smith is looking eager to pass the 91 here, though. He's all over the back bumper of McDidig. And Cameats is trying to help his teammate now, trying to get by Perkins here. Let him gain more points for the championship. And he's really trying to get on the inside of the 5 right there. As they have finally approached lap traffic. Craig has cut the gap down huge here. Oh, and he slides up a little bit. As Parsons trying to deal with the lap traffic right now. Got around Nelson Reeves, the slower lap car. These guys got to figure out how to get around Reeves right now. But here comes Craig. Looks down to the inside, but Lattimore is right there. Kind of blocks him because Parsons moves down to the inside right there to get by Lattimore there. And now they're just pulling away from second here. Huge gap. And it looks like McDidig, wrong lane. And that allows Kellen Short and Riley Smith to clear him. And now they're going to be eyeing their sights to the front of this pack. Meanwhile, Craig has some room on the bottom. Does he have enough of a run? No. He's going to probably try again here soon. He's got a fast race car, like I mentioned a million times. He's got to figure out some way to get by the 3 here. And man, that BMW, I've never seen it so competitive here. It's been quite a while as he slides up a little bit. And he's going to lose traction, and I think the caution flag is out. Yes, yellow light's on. So someone had a terrible incident or something. And it is Asher Evelyn, the 15. What happened to him? It was on the front stretch. Like most of these incidents have happened, actually. So it wasn't originally Evelyn here. It happened a little bit in front. You can see, once again, a situation where a car gets tight all of a sudden. And Alex Davidson goes way up high, but keeps it off the wall. But then he's coming back down the racetrack. Or actually, Santori gets tight there and gets into Davidson, and all 3 of them make contact with the wall. Caleb Lane somehow avoids it there, but Evelyn goes for a spin, and that's the reason why we have a second caution there. I don't know if Jackson Maine got some damage in that incident, but let's ride along with the 2-time race winner, Alex Davidson. Some side damage to that car. Unfortunate incident for the pole sitter today. Just nothing we can really do there, as the O2 just gets tight all of a sudden. Seen a lot of drivers do that today, so you just got to keep control and continue as Parsons leads the field to the caution. And this is when pit stops started. After many laps, many drivers decided to head to pit road here. And Michael Parsons, Jonathan Marks, and everybody else heads to pit road. Some contact there between Marks and Parsons. That might affect both of them as Craig. Good pit stop. He's going to beat out Parsons off of pit road. And he will be the leader now. Alvarez off third. Sustry fourth. McThydig fifth. Peter Lane sixth. And, oh, Smith did not have a good pit stop whatsoever. Now he's behind the 8-ball here. The 8-ball being Kurt Perkins, obviously, so not a great pit stop if you want to gain on the championship. As some slower cars head to pit road, some damaged cars stuck on pit road. As everybody makes their way off of pit road. So that shuffles everything up. And ST Craig now takes the lead here. And now with the restart coming here. Pace car pulls in. A lot of lap cars on the inside lane. Some slow, some not. So you gotta watch out for that. You gotta navigate through these slower cars on the inside. I would look at the 67 and the 2. But anyways, ST Craig, Michael Parsons, your top two. They're gonna lead the field back to green here at Iowa. Getting close here to halfway to go as Craig gets a nice jump here, looking for some room on the inside here, and he cannot. Jonah Burridge is fighting back. Parsons now has room. Tries to use the middle lane, but he's going to get stuck on the outside lane. Alvarez in a great position right now to take advantage of that as he's trying to get second place here. Craig now finally gets clear of the lap traffic, and he will continue to lead here as Alvarez. There he goes. He gets clear for second there. Gets by Parsons. Sustry not in a good situation right there. Wayne McThydig, and the caution is back out again. Oh, and that was Lattimore. So you see Christopher Lattimore, slow car, and pretty much gets turned by Cam Eats right there, slides back up the track, and involves Sedgwick and Cam Eats, and then Cam Eats. Second car to flip today. He goes up and over and upside down, slides on his roof, and that will end his day prematurely after a wild ride right there. Oh, and another incident as well happened on the front stretch. And that will probably also end Lattimore's day, but before we check out the incident on the front stretch, let's check out the onboard of Lattimore here. The slower lap car getting in the way of the lead lap cars. Mechanics just kind of tries to move him out of the way here, but that didn't quite work as... Oh. And then up and over goes Patrick Cam Eats. It's ironic with Sedgwick in that. Oh. It's a little bit of the second incident, but yeah. That's a bad situation there that sends Cam Eats on his roof. But anyways, the second incident. What happened there? It was kind of a big one. So everybody pretty much avoids the incident, right? But there's your problem right there. There's Jackson Maine and Mark Evans getting together, and that will send Maine and Evans both into the outside wall right in front of pretty much everybody here. Caleb Blaine gets involved, Sierra Reno. Leroy Conwell goes for a wild ride through the grass pretty much. And I think Fwandre Wilson Guerrero gets involved here, but Fwandre Wilson kind of puts the finishing blow on Maine right there. Actually, no, I don't. Jeff Jordan gets involved there. A little bit of a small incident right there, and there's Conwell there. Hi! Sliding through the grass. It looks like Davidson also got involved. Actually, I think they were just checking up there, and he got turned by No, I thought he got turned by Evelyn there. Retaliation? No. It's just... Oh, Ryan Scared is an idiot. Tony Santori Jr. is an idiot. And, well, more damaged cars, at least. That's not a good thing, though. But everybody drives from the incident, but I bet some cars are going to retire here. How about we ride along with, Conwell? You went through the grass sliding. You went sliding through the grass. So there's the first incident into the wall, and there goes Cammy's. Like that. And then there goes Maine into the wall, and sliding through the grass goes Leroy Conwell. You can see the aftermath there as the 35 goes through the grass. Because he felt like it, I don't know. But that is the reason for our fourth caution, I believe, of the race. And a couple cars would retire from that. Cammy couple cars would retire from that. Cammy would retire. Maine, I think, retired from that incident. And that is about it, but fast forward here to the restart. At 4 cautions, and we're not even halfway through the race. But anyways, the pace car will pull in this time by, and ST Craig will once again lead the field to green. Oh yeah, also Lattimore retired, I think, as well. But ST Craig, not a great jump there, as looks like Jonah Burridge might get his lap back here, or one of his laps back. I'm not sure what lap he was on. Alvarez actually took second away, and now he's looking to take the lead here, but that's not going to quite work now. Parsons on the inside right here could possibly also get the lead here, now that he has an advantage using the inside. Oh, and he gets stacked up by McDowell there, and that helps Craig a ton. That bails him out pretty much as he holds on to the lead, dealing with the lap traffic right in front of him. It's starting to pull away now as they battle here for second. Michael Parsons really wants his second place right now. The 13 kind of getting in the way and all, as Craig is just pulling away here. Parsons gets clear here. Kyler Sustry a part of this battle. Has kind of been quiet throughout the race, but he gets clear as he takes away third place. Well, not quite clear yet. There he is. There he is, getting clear right there. Craig dealing with Neil Dick and Jonah Burridge as Michael Parsons now gets clear of some of the slower cars. Some of the slower cars being McDowell. But now Craig dealing with the lap traffic easily as he gets around Dick. Now going to get around Burridge, seems like. Oh, almost contact. And now he has 2 lap cars between him and Parsons right there. That's huge. Huge right there if you want to continue to lead here, as it's like Peter Lane stuck on the outside lane, stuck behind a slower lap car. Riley Smith will definitely take advantage of that, as now he's in front of Perkins, not Parsons. Parsons is in front of him. As it looks like Sustry is trying to take Parsons' second place away, and Sustry's just been on an incredible run lately. Many good finishes, despite somehow coming up short what seems like every single race on these short tracks, as Aline McTheidig gets around Alvarez, and I think we got another caution. Yes, we do. And it's Sierra Reno. Another big accident, probably. Oh, and that was because of another lap car there, McDowell. McDowell got involved there. We were just mentioning Peter Lane kind of behind the 8 ball there. The 8 ball being the 13. That's the second time I've used that word. And pretty much just dumps McDowell. Skippy Orson gets some side damage in that. And then Levester, I think, got turned by Tony Santori. Or, no, he just... It looks like the 52 just suddenly got tight there. Was sort of in the racing line. Well, the unfortunate line right there when the 13 got spun around and couldn't avoid him. Gets some side damage there, and I think Sierra Reno was also a separate incident. Oh, and... Oh, no. Levester just gets pile driven And then Reno gets some front end damage. Conwell also gets involved, piles in. Some Fords there in an orgy, my bad. But yeah, it's like Lavester as well, kind of stuck on the outside lane, gets tight. Uh, Alex Davidson just kind of a bystander there. And Reno, nowhere to go. Piles in. Conwell also piles in. Oh, this is a good shot here. And that pretty much ends Reno and Conwell's day. I think it also ended uh, Davidson's day. Oh yeah, it definitely did. I remember. With all that front end damage, and Lavester somehow continues on, but that brings out the fifth caution, I believe, of the race, with ST Craig still leading. But yeah, tough runs for some of these drivers here today, with it being a wreck fest and all. This race was not fun to watch, by the way. Under this caution, the lineup pretty much stayed the same, and some more retirees, as Davidson retired. I think McDowell also retired, unless he shows up here on the inside line. Conwell retired. I think Reno actually stayed in the race. Yep. Yep, he sure did. And Lavester as well. They survived the incident. The oopsie daisy, my bad. Uh, that's pretty much every incident. Yeah, McDowell's still in the race, so I might have lied. I think this is when I decided that I'm gonna park some slower cars because they caused a couple incidents there. But anyways, past halfway now. ST Craig still leading, still dominating after the caution, with Michael Parsons still in second, Kyler's just tried third, Aline McThydig, Anton Alvarez. Green flags back out. And yeah, you can see Reeves very slow on the inside as Craig deals with Neil Dix. Not a slow lap car at all, and Sistri's trying to take advantage of that. Moves down to the inside, looking for his first career win. ST Craig also looking for his first career win. It's like David's versus Goliath here, as they're trying to get around the lap car of Neil Dick, and it looks like Craig might do that. Sistri still fighting with Parsons here to get second place at least, and now gonna be in a good position to challenge the 71 here if he wants the lead. He's gonna close up on him, or try to. A big run here, big run, and the caution is out, and that was a badly timed run. Oh, Ronnie Martin and others. Heavy damage to their cars. As you can see here, not sure what happened there. Ronnie Martin kind of gets dumped by Manuel Sanchez there, and goes sliding through the backstretch. Oh yeah, there was another incident here. I forgot. So I remember correctly, I decided that Reeves wasn't going to continue in the race, and he couldn't get to the inside lane, so he just decides to take out Stravostova there, and into the wall goes the 36. Hard contact, honestly. Santori gets involved as well. Huge damage. And Guerrero also gets involved. Oh, and that's that's a big incident right there. I think that was caused by Ronnie Martin sliding up the racetrack pretty much. Yes, it was. Hits the inside wall, then kind of comes back up the racetrack. Flandre Wilson. Innocent bystander. Oh, and there it is. There is the big incident. Hard contact into the outside wall, and goes tumbling over and over. And man, that was a nasty, nasty impact. And big damage for Flandre Wilson. Big damage for all these cars, but we're definitely thinking about Wilson from that incident. That was just horrible. So we're back under caution once again for the 15,000th time or so. With Fwandre Wilson going tumbling there, so let's ride along with some here. Yeah, new Mark Evans. So it was kind of 3 incidents that turned into 2 incidents thanks to Ronnie Martin there, and oh man, that is just horrifying. And Wilson, we hope for the best, as there goes Reeves down pit road. You know, probably gonna pull up behind the wall and get away with murder. But yeah, 2 incidences right there turned into the reason for another caution. And then the restart. It's pretty much a drill at this point. Oh yeah, I remember the 32 had a mechanical issue as well, so that's why they were pretty much not in the race. But yeah, McDowell and Neil Dick, they were pretty much the only cars that were a lap down left in the race. As a pace car will pull in here, we're going to get ready to go back under green. ST Craig leads the field back to green, and man, we didn't get a good start there. As, yeah, McDowell's not fast. Sustry's in a good position to get the lead here as he's looking down to the inside. He's got room side by side with Craig. This could be a lead change. It's a battle for the lead. Oh, they almost made contact. Oh, yeah, that's right. McDowell, I parked him. But coming to the line here, who's going to lead it? It was Craig, I believe. Just barely over Sustry. Yeah, there's the updated... Oh, what am I doing? There's the updated scoreboard right there, as looks like Sustry might get clear here. Michael Parsons also joining in on the fun, on the battle, as Sustry gets clear for the lead, as Craig now falls back a little bit. Michael Parsons also going to be trying to look for the lead. He's got a huge run on the inside. Here he comes. Oh, Scarrett. Great save right there by Ryan Scarrett. Oh, and Garcia ball as well. See that again. It's pretty much sideways there thanks to Garcia ball. And makes a great save, but gets into him. Maybe a little bit of showing his frustration right there. But they continue on like nobody's business as Big Mac's in trouble. He slides up the track big time there and loses a ton of positions as he made contact with Perkins right there. But yeah, great save from Scarrett. Parsons trying to still look for the lead here though. Sustry is trying to hold him off still. Top 5 kind of pulling away here. Riley Smith is in trouble here though. Right behind, meanwhile, Peter Lane and him are battling back here as he's trying to hold off Lane here on the outside. But good news is that Kurt Perkins is starting to fall back as well, so he's in a great position right now to still gain on him as Parsons goes for the lead. Michael Parsons will take his lead back. SD Craig also trying to get around Sustry here. Attempting to at least, as he's trying to get his second place back. Alvarez short, and everybody else in the top 5 pretty much trying to use that inside line, and ST Craig will get around the 55 as Parsons now leads. Is this another heartbreak situation for the 55 here? Just so good in this race, and yet he comes up short once again. We'll see here. We'll see what happens as Parsons pulls away a little bit. Not a lot, but just a tad bit. as now Smith continues to fight with Lane back here. Might I mention that Scared is in the top 10 now after making an incredible save right there. Oh, and here comes Big Mac, who lost all those positions there. Trying to get around Skippy Larson, who has a bit of damage, but he'll get around him for 12. And now, looks like Sistra is getting attacked by everybody. Here comes Kellen Short. Haven't talked much about her today, as she's looking for third place. Kind of a short track professional here. As she gets around Sistra, well, almost gets clear here. Will get clear into turn 3 and out of 4 as Craig looking to try to take the lead back for himself. Parsons might be dealing with Neil Dick in the front. Oh, that didn't sound good. That didn't sound right at all. But anyways, here comes Craig. Trying to look for the lead here. Looks down to the inside. And trying to make the pass on the 3. As they come around, laps are ticking down. It is now, well, it's not close, but top 3 starting to pull away from everybody else. 40 laps to go here. And everything is sort of calmed down. Man, this ticker a little bit lagging behind a little bit. As Parsons continuing to try to hold off Craig here for his lead. Scarrett moves up to 9th place. Despite maybe having some... Oh, there might have been some trouble here. And it's Manuel Sanchez and Big Mac getting involved here and causing another caution. And we're going to need a helicopter cam here. So what pretty much happens is that... Oh, Big Mac gets a little bit loose and gets into the grass. Full speed still. And gets into Manuel Sanchez. I don't know what that was all about. There. I think he got clipped by someone, but Sanchez just... Well, pretty much gets dumped there. I think Seji might have gotten some damage in that. Oh no, he completely avoided. But yeah, Big Mac just full speed on the apron. There he is. That's kind of funny, but just uncalled for right there. As Big Mac causes another caution. Like we said, most of the incidents here have been just because these cars have gotten tight, but I don't know what that was all about. He just got a bit loose after some contact with Sanchez. Maybe he wasn't happy with Sanchez after that. As you can see, the one on pit road trying to get the damage repaired. Fast forward a couple laps to the restart. And Manuel Sanchez lap car got the damage repaired. Neil Dick back on the lead lap, by the way, after getting that lucky caution, lucky break, if you will. Fast forward here with Parsons leading, Manuel Sanchez on the inside lane with all that damage. As Michael Parsons gonna lead the field back to green. And he will see the green flag for another restart here. Back underway, and Sanchez not fast at all. Don't want to be stuck on the inside. Don't move down to the inside. That would be a bad idea. But Parsons with a nice start right here, as I think I DQ Sanchez here because he's slowing. Yeah, he pulls off the racetrack. Day's done for the one. Battle here between Scarrett and Jonathan Marks here, as Craig... Oh, caution's out again. Oh, and it's Big Mac and Peter Lane again. And yeah, I remember. Peter Lane pitted for a mechanical issue, by the way. And I don't know what that was all about. Looks like Lane got a bit aggressive right there. Kind of just earns the 78. And Neil's just trying to keep it under control. And all 3 of them kind of collide here. As Dick was... car kind of got tight right there. And there's Big Mac. It just kind of dumps the 33. I don't know what Big Mac is thinking today. Just kind of very aggressive driving and very bad driving. I think he should have probably laid off there, but just completely dumps the 33 there after making contact with Dick right there. That brings out another caution. And yeah, I'm not sure if the officials are going to be happy about what Big Mac has done today. Fast forward once again a couple more laps to the restart with under 30 laps to go. And yeah, no more lap traffic here on the inside for now at least. Peter Lane retired from the race, obviously. 24 cars are left in the race as Michael Parsons leads the field once again back to green here. St. Craig in second, looking for the lead. Kellen Short third, Sistri, as they're back underway. And yeah, Wayne McClydick did not get a good jump right there. There goes Alvarez trying to make the pass for 5th place there and easily makes the pass with no trouble. As Parsons continues to lead here, but Craig might have some room on the inside here soon. Looking for the lead here. And cautions out again for what? I believe it might have been Sierra Reno. And yeah, that car already damaged. And yeah, just goes for a lazy spin thanks to Samuel Avester. Neil Dick got a bit aggressive right there, trying to get around Tony Santoria, as we saw in that replay. And it seems like two drivers got aggressive. Dick obviously being a faster car here, trying to get through the Hoodless Wonders here, and Lavester, I don't know, just got a bit too over-aggressive there. And fast forward to the restart once again. I don't think Reno retired from that, no, as he continues on in that battered up race car. But now, it is 25 laps to go. Under 25 laps to go when they go back green. Yeah, did someone have a mechanical issue here? I thought I saw it. Oh yeah, Fleet Cruise blew up. Oopsie daisy. I think that was our last retirement of the race. I literally have the results sheet somewhere, but again, I don't feel like checking. But Michael Parsons will lead the field back to green here for maybe the final time. Under 25 laps to go when they cross the start-finish line, and we're back underway. And he gets a good jump over Craig here as they all head down into turn 1. Looks like Short's trying to get second here maybe. Got a bit of a run. Peeks down to the inside. As they start closing out again, Sustrack goes a little bit high. Allows some room for Alvarez on the inside as the laps tick down. Sustrack's really looking for some room on the inside here. I think she really wants to get by the 71 here, as it's kind of single file here. Aline McClydick now trying to get by Alvarez here. Riley Smith also trying to fall. Garcia Ball now fighting Jonathan Marks as well for 9th place. And there's Fleet stuck up in there. There's your battle for second here. Kellen Short being a bit aggressive. Might have bumped ST right there as she's trying to get around the 71 here. And Kellen Short looks like she's gonna get around second place. Craig got stuck on the high side right there as Sustry also gets around the 71. Coming around to 20 laps to go. Short's looking really fast right now. She might get the lead here. Huge run for Kellen Short with 20 laps to go. Peeks down to the inside. Has room. And she might get clear of Parsons into turn 3. They're going to be battling here. Battling for the lead. Rookie versus veteran here. As they come across the line here, who's going to lead it? And I believe it was Parsons. No, it was Short. They scored Short as the leader when they crossed the start-finish line. And Kellen Short clears, officially takes the lead. But man, just kind of been quiet all day again, like I said, as Wayne McClydick gets shuffled back on the on the high side. Starting to drop a couple positions. Here comes Garcia Ball to fight him. And oh no, Riley Smith is in trouble. Riley Smith is in trouble. Gotta get bumped out of the way by Scarrett. And now Scarrett is looking for his position right now on the track currently. Garcia Ball also there to fight. And all these drivers going to be fighting here for that position of 6th place, and he's going to lose that position to Scarrett. Garcia Ball also going to be joining in on the battle. He's got to get down to the inside lane here. He can't get down to the inside. He's going to lose more positions here maybe. Here comes Garcia Ball. Here comes Aline McThydig. Jonathan Marks is a little bit far back, but now he has some room, but I don't think that 98 is as fast as it once was, as Short continues to lead here, holding off Parsons. Parsons is still close, could still make a move. Craig trying to get 3rd place back, but it's not going to quite work as we still pay attention to Smith. Just a couple positions in front of Perkins. There he is right there. There's the man. He's currently in 11th, just outside the top 10. And Riley Smith panicking right now. He can't lose any more positions. He can't finish behind Perkins again. We're starting to get down to the end of the season, folks. You can't start giving up more positions at this point. You gotta gain all those positions if you want a chance at the championship. Parsons has got to run here, by the way. We might have a battle for the lead brewing again. As Parsons, huge run here with 15 laps to go. Under 15 laps to go. All over the back bumper of the 99 here. Room on the bottom? Not quite. And there's going to be some slow cars coming here soon that might hamper, not Sistra, Kellen Short. As now Garcia Ball gets on the inside of Riley Smith. He's in huge trouble right now. Aline McThydig also going to be looking to get by the 98. Oh, this is kind of a disaster for Riley despite being in the top 10. And, Short. Kellen Short. As there goes McThydig, trying to get by the 98. Oh, way up high. They both slide up. Smith battling here. Jonathan Marks also a part of this battle as well. He's really trying to use that outside lane here to hold on to that top 10 position because Perkins is right there. Perkins is right behind him. And it looks like ST was trying to make another pass there for 3rd place. 10 laps to go for the rookie. Kellen Short closing in on Big Mac. A lap car might get in the way here soon. Riley Smith now battling Jonathan Marks. Green car versus green car here. He holds him off there. But for how much longer until he gets past? We will wait and see. But Short just taking lap after lap. Calm, cool, and collective here as Ryan Scarrett looks like he's going to get around Alvarez here, or at least trying to. Put both BMW McClure Motorsports cars in the top 5. How about that? ST Craig in 4th, still fighting for that 3rd place, and Ryan Scarrett in 5th, as now he has room on the inside here. They're getting around Big Mac here, so that might be trouble here for Sistri here. Oh, my voice is getting a bit destroyed. And Riley Smith stuck on the outside lane again. But he holds off Marks once more. Craig Sistra is doing a really good job holding off Craig here, might I add. As Short starting to pull away a little bit here. More lap traffic going to be coming here soon. As Sistra continues to hold off Craig, Scarrett, all this line of cars here, they're really hungry right now for some positions, you know. As Kellen Short coming close to 5 laps to go here. The pressure? Not a lot of pressure, honestly. Half a second lead over Parsons. She's just starting to pull away here. Maybe it's because of Big Mac, or maybe Parsons has a weaker car right now, but Kellen Short gonna cross the line here. 5 laps to go for the rookie from Australia. As, once again, Smith stuck, troubled here. Jonathan Marks is trying to get by him. Smith doesn't want that. Little bit of contact there. As Smith might get clear here on the front stretch, and he will manage to do that and continue to hold off the 19 here, but yeah, he just really can't afford to get stuck on the outside here. Here comes Perkins, though. Kurt Perkins is looking for a top 10 here as he's trying to get around Jonathan Marks. Oh, what a battle these guys are having here. Ryan Scarrett now trying to get around his teammate. Ezekiel Garcia-Ball trying to get around Anton Alvarez here, but you up front here, and Kellen Short is just almost a second lead here, coming to 2 laps to go. Flat traffic, not even going to play a factor, honestly. It might slow up Short a little bit, but nonetheless, Kellen Short is going to continue to race on. And Riley Smith still holding off Jonathan Marks there. 2 laps to go. Garcia-Ball still fighting with Alvarez here, but now he's defending his position. As Kellen Short brings the 99 off a turn 4. White flag, this time by. A wild and crazy race is going to come to an end here. And it might end up with a first-time winner. She's got lap traffic in front of Parsons, slowing him down severely. And there's no shot for Michael here. Out of turn 4, Kellen Short is going to see the checkered flag in first for the first time in her career. Kellen Short wins at Iowa. And we got another first-time winner. Photo finish at the line. I think Jonathan Marks just barely beat out Smith there for 9th place, and that's not a lot of points over Perkins there. A wild and crazy race ends with Kellen Short ending up victorious. Congratulations to her today. This re-recording is over and my voice is destroyed, and I will see you for Pocono.